Alright, gang. We are back again with the final part of the Hunt Mega Edition tier list series. I don't know why this is here. Can I not remove this? Okay, we'll just leave this here. Today we have the tier list back. I just added 25 tiers. We're going to be... Okay, so me and Normal Guy are back here again. We're going to be ranking these based off of, which one the order we think the Mega Tokens should have been played in, as opposed to the way that they were. Like, which ones we agree with where they should have been, which ones we disagree with. We both have different opinions about the last one already, so we'll be exploring that and figuring out how to do that. But, yeah, this is gonna be interesting. So, me personally, I would put the hard parts first. So, things like chained...
No.
No?
That's not the right play. You know why? Because if you put the hard ones first, literally no one would play the hunt.
Fair enough. But then you get... I think, okay, put a couple of good ones at the beginning to get them hooked. Put the hard ones kind of in the middle, so chained about where it was. And so that all the hard stuff is it's a hurdle, and then you kind of coast down to the end.
Next to 23.
That's
24.
That's a good question. I do.
Yeah.
Interesting. Anyways,
keep pressure as is then.
Keep pressure as is.
Nice starter.
Nice, third.
Number 3. Yeah.
What would be the best starter out of all these games?
Natural disaster survival.
Really?
Yes.
Would you like to explain your reasoning?
Okay. So it is perhaps one of the easiest Mega Token challenges I've done.
Fair. And
on top of all of that, natural disaster survival is probably the most likely to click with a lot of people. It's simple. It's simple.
It's easy to understand.
Yeah.
A lot of the people that I know that play Roblox started their Roblox career by playing this game.
Or at least know what natural disaster
survival is. At least know what it is. Yeah.
Yeah.
This game is the reason I play Roblox to this day, because this game was fun enough that I decided, I went over to a friend's house, I played this game, and then I decided that it was fun enough that I wanted to see what else Roblox had in store. If it wasn't for this game, I wouldn't be on this channel today. Or if I was, I would be playing games from Steam or whatever, and I wouldn't have as wide of a reach because there would be less free games for me to explore. Because I wouldn't have had Roblox to check out. I agree with pressure. I think pressure's a good one here. I was thinking either 2 or 3, but 3 works. I was thinking 2 for natural disaster survival. Because, again, similar to what you said, it's a good starter. A lot of people know it. But I definitely agree with 1, now that I'm thinking about it. Because, A, it was easy enough to understand. I mean, you would see the person there and be like, oh, there's the Mega Token. It would be, it's a very visual, this is where the Mega Token starts, which I like. I wish it was earlier on in the natural flow of things. Next up, what do we think number 2 should have been? I think Arsenal should have been 4. Or 5.
I wouldn't put them too clustered. I'm thinking Regretivator.
Regretivator for 2?
Yeah, crazy enough, I'm thinking Regretivator.
Honestly, I agree with that.
If it's leaning into the same aspects of finding certain stuff in certain places, but it's getting a little more hidden. Pressure leans into it a little more by finding stuff in
so it's this one's
so on and so on.
It's this one's the easiest because it's just a guy out in the open in most maps. It's very obvious. And then as you kind of go down, it starts to get harder and harder. I agree with that. For sure. Number 4.
Yeah.
Untitled Tag Game's one of the last ones. It's one of the finishers, for sure.
Yeah. I'm saying 24.
24 for Untitled Tag Game?
Yeah, 25 still fish.
25 is not fish.
25 is fish.
25 is not fish. I'll settle with 23 or 24 for fish. Untitled Tag Game, I feel like, is a great end to the like whole thing, because the cinematics, like, think about it. The last thing you see for the entire hunt event is the beautiful cinematics of Untitled Tag Game. You know how hype that would have been? That leaves you with a great taste in your mouth for, I want to come back next year to see more of this. Because you kind of like...
I'm sure.
Right? Like,
yeah.
It is more tense, and I know you want the, like, laid backness of fish, but, like, think about it. You're competing for money. It's not supposed to be all chill. Like, the people, like, at least the first, like, 10 people or whatever, they're competing for money and grand prizes.
I get
like,
there's some urgency there. There's
some urgency there. The chase scene kind of matches that urgency. The cutscenes just make it, like, a more cinematic finish. Like, it's just the best game to be the last one. I think... Chained goes 4 or 5. Honestly. Like,
7.
7? Only because it's difficult, so we want to put it kind of towards the beginning. But not too far like, not first. Because it's too hard. At least for us, we might just have a skill issue, but it's not first because it would be very discouraging for a lot of players. But, like, early enough on that it's not like you get to 24 and you're just stuck at a wall, and someone else who just, like, is really good at that scene just passes you because you're stuck at a wall. Like, pretty early on where everyone's still kind of neck and neck. Not really, like, at the end where it's, like, every second counts. You know what I'm saying? Because, like, the last 6... Because it was 6, right? 7? It was 7. So 19 to 25 have to be ones where it's not gonna, like, hit someone at a wall. Because everything up to 18, it can be hard because everyone's gonna hit a wall in the timer that you have to wait on for the next wave of mega tokens to emerge. Like, the first 3, I agree with these 3. Then it was, 4? So it would be, this is the next wave, finishing off with this, which is fine, because you get through these, you have until the timer runs out to finish this and catch up with everyone else. Like, it really does not matter. Like, the first 18, it really doesn't matter how easy or hard it is, because everyone's gonna hit a wall at the same spot, which gives you ample time to catch up. The last 7, they have to be somewhat doable, to where it's basically just who can figure it out first. Because if it's just, like, too hard and someone hits a wall and someone else is just better, then it's just, like, an unfair, like, skip ahead for people. And then it just becomes who touches grass less at that point.
Yeah.
So I would confidently put Tower Defense Simulator on day 2. Like, one of these 3. Maybe 5 or 6.
5.
Yeah. Alright, so that leaves 4 and 6 for day 2. I don't want to put this one anywhere, but we have to put it somewhere. I think It Girl is another
gunfight, one. No. I'm going for the big ones. I'm going Infection, Gunfight. I'm putting it at
6?
Put
it at 4.
I want to say. Okay, in its nerf state, yeah, I'd say that, yeah.
Put it at 4 and then put one like maybe Drive World. Not Drive World. Put it at 4 and then put something like Car Crushers 2 or Blade League or one of those, like, not too hard, not too easy in here, so that it's not just like really hard gunfight and then difficult tower defense simulator and then hard game and then this, and then people just end up hating life. Like, give them some kind of break in the middle with 6.
Yeah.
Like, World Zero is a bit meh. I'm thinking like Eat the World or Car Crushers 2 or like Blade League. One of those 3. Honestly, I kind of think Blade League. Blade League at 6? Or would you put it somewhere else and put something else there? Like Eat the World or what was it?
Rival.
Car Crash 2.
Actually,
Rivals
no,
there?
Rivals is too early.
Rivals is a solid like
It
12.
Girl.
You put It Girl there?
Girl. Yes.
Alright, and then I'll take Blade League off. Rivals is a solid 12, I'd say. Maybe 10. Like, what of these three is Rivals? Somewhere in here. Cause, like, it's early enough on that it's not just, like, pain, but it's late enough on that it's, like, some of the actual, like, better one. I don't want to say better and put some of these other games down, but it was one of the better, Mega Tokens. Like, where, like, some of the more cinema, I don't know how to say this without being mean, but you know what I'm trying to say, right? It's late enough on that, like, some of these types of games, like Untitled Tag Game, Rivals, Untitled Boxing Game, Arsenal, like, those kind of games can shine. Like, 12, I think, is where Rivals starts. 12 or 13, Rival starts the turning point of it's going less from difficulty and more from actual, like, skill, I guess. I don't know. Where it's, like, not as much based on how hard it is, but more based on, like, how easy or hard it is to figure things out. Rival starts the turning point there, I feel. And then we put Bayside High School as one of these. Because, again, it's early enough that, like, someone can figure it out and hit the wall in time. Like, everyone will hit the wall at around the same time here. So, like, it's early enough that it doesn't really matter. And it's not, like, later on where it actually matters how, difficult it is. I'm thinking 9 for that one. Bayside High School is 9.
Yeah.
Drive World. Bayside High School isn't hard per se, it's just, like, difficult to figure out. I think Drive World goes here.
Okay.
Like, I don't want to put it too close to change because too much ball trauma.
Yeah.
Let's see, what else? Metro Life. Metro Life, it's kind of chill. I put it 11, maybe further up. It's definitely not one of the finishers. So, like, 18 or lower. 13, maybe?
Maybe.
We'll see. Dusty Trip. Where would we put this one?
Late.
Like 22-ish? 20?
Yes.
Yeah. I definitely agree with putting it in the 20s, though. Blade League? I think it's a solid, like, 16, 17. Right? Like...
Yeah. Actually, how many spots do we have up there? Nah, I'd put it in 8.
8?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fair. Okay, yeah, I actually like that lineup. And then 11. What would be an 11? Hell's Kitchen? No. Basketball Legends. I put that one at 11. Honestly. Because, like, again, it's more based on how good you are at the game than actual, like, overall. You know what I'm saying? Like, the timing and all that. So I put it at 11 because, again, a lot of people are going to be stuck at walls because of the timers at this point. Like, there's a lot of timers in between here and the ending. So you can kind of, like, take a bit more time on this one. It's not like a rush to finish. I think 11's a good spot for this one. Clip it. It's next, just 14. Like, clip it. Clip it's one of those ones that could basically go anywhere. Just not the finisher, because I don't think it's like finisher level, but it's like, other than finishers, it could go basically anywhere and be fine. I want to throw Pet Simulator in now, because again, there's that wall right here, where like it's not like you're relying on figuring out this stupid crypticness in order to get out of there. It's just like, hey, here's another one. Arsenal's a finisher. Arsenal is 19 or higher. I'm thinking like 23, 24.
Yeah. Actually, is 15 open?
No, that was taken by Pet Simulator. Like 23, 24,
20.
you thinking? 20?
20. Yeah.
Hell's Kitchen. I'm thinking it's a finisher. With
Really?
Untitled Boxing Game. Like an early finisher, like 19.
Okay, yeah. Yeah.
Untitled Boxing Game is one of these, though. For sure. Like one of these three that we have open in finishers. 23, maybe?
Yeah.
I think, yeah. So here's what I think. It's like, you start off kind of calm with this, and then it ramps up a bit, and then it kind of like starts ramping up towards the end with this, and we put like the World Zero fight here, or maybe like SpongeBob Tower Defense. No, not SpongeBob Tower Defense, but like, this is a good finishing lineup, right? You start off with, like, these are all pretty basic and easy to comprehend, but they're all like varying intensity, like they go up intensity with you, because like you start off with that one, there's not really a boss, it's not really that tense. Then Arsenal, it's a bit tense, you're doing this whole RPG. Then World Zero, you've got to fight a boss. Then the boss, I think, gets harder for Dusty Trip. Then Boxing Game, it's like, ooh, this is like, you're in the end game now. And then Eat the World, it's like everything's crumbling around. You're like, I've got to get through this, It's everything's exploding. It's like crazy. And then Untitled Tag Game with the cinematics to finish it off. I think this is the best finishing lineup we could have had. Is this. Fish, I put 18.
Okay, yeah.
Like the calm before the storm. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
With Car Crushers 2 here and SpongeBob Tower Defense here.
Yeah.
I think this is our finishing lineup, though.
Seems legit.
Yeah, so it would start off with natural disasters. Right? It's very, like, you know that there's the Mega Token there. Like, you know there's gonna be Mega Tokens, and like, there's a guy you talk to, he's not related to the quest you have on screen, you know it's gotta be something. You can kind of figure it out from there. Then Regretivator, it's similar to Natural Disasters, but it's a bit more cryptic. You have to kind of find things on your own. Like, you have to find the button, which is a bit rough at first, but if you're really looking, you can find it. You gotta find the notes, which is very convenient because they're in almost every level. Then you get a Pressure, which is like, it's a lot more cryptic. Like, you've gotta go look around the map a bit for these code pieces, but like, it's still kind of like, you don't have too much to worry about. Like, it's more of the actual gameplay than the like figuring it out. Then Infection Gunfight, like, these four are just like the harder ones where it's like, it's a bit tough, like showing you kind of what you're in for, but like a bit more of an extreme than that. Infection Gunfight, just to get it out of the way, like, this one, you see the goggles, you're like, what's going on? And then it kind of tells you what to do. It's a bit stupid, but like, you can figure it out. Tower Defense Simulator, it's like, okay, there's letters now, just like last time. you're kind of prone to looking for letters because of Infection Gunfight. So like you just notice the letters a bit easier in Tower Defense Simulator. It goes down a bit better. It Girl, again, you're used to looking for small things at this point because of Tower Defense Simulator, so it's kind of gonna be easier to find the batteries. And then Chained, like, you only have to find one thing, and then it's just like obbies, you know, it's not that bad. And then again, right here, it's like more of just like this arc of just looking for things. And then this one, it's just like you're done looking for things, you're looking into details more clearly, like you're looking into details a bit more specific now because of the previous few games. So you might be more prone to finding the like out there of like drink a coffee next to the coffee symbol, put a pizza on the calculator because the computer says pie, you know, like it makes a bit more sense because you have to look for those things. Drive World, you know, getting some frustration out, you got the ball, you can kind of get this done early. There's a bunch of walls between now and the ending, so it's not like you're at a huge rush, but you still kind of want to get through it. Basketball Legends, same thing, like, you could be bad at it because there's a bunch of walls everyone else is going to hit first. Like, you want to get through it kind of quickly so you can get the 10-minute head start, but still, it's like, there's not that big of a pressure point put on it. Rivals, again, same thing. The boss fight's a bit tough in the beginning, so it gives you that extra time to figure it out, like find out a strategy. Then you go to Metro Life and Clip It, which just kind of calms down and works your brain a bit more than your actual skills. Then you've got this, which you've got to look into details a bit more specific. It's kind of interesting, but yeah. And then you get Car Crushers 2, where it's like you gotta think a bit harder like the previous ones, but it's kind of calming down. And then SpongeBob Tower Defense, where it's like mindless tower defense time, and Fish, where you get to kind of calm down. And then you start off with Hell's Kitchen, where it starts to ramp up again. You're in the end game now. Arsenal, you've got to finish this whole RPG. There's a time limit on it now. You're dead set on it. It's not too rough. You can kind of push through it. World Zero, the boss fight, it's making you more tense. It's like you're almost there, but you've got to beat this boss. Like, it's tensing out. Then this boss fight, which has, which is a bit more chaotic in the end, and it's like, yeah, I'm almost there. It's getting more and more and more difficult. And then you've got Untitled Boxing Game, where the same thing, it's ramping up, you get to the second to last game, you're like, this is the second to last game. Like, everything's exploding around me, I gotta get through this. There's $1 million on the line. 1 million, 10 million, I don't remember. There's $1 million on the line, I gotta get through this, everything's crumbling around me. It's crazy. Then Untitled Tag Game, it's like, these are cinematics, it's beautiful, it's a great ending, and it's even more worth it when you get to see the cutscenes and know that you finished the cutscene and you're getting that money because you were the first person to get to that cutscene. You know, it's like a great lineup.
Yeah.
Like, it starts off kind of easy, it gets harder and harder until you get around the halfway point, and then it shifts to like more skill and thinking based things, and then here it like lets you calm down before you get to the ending, and then the ending is just like hyping up the final one, and then Untitled Tag Game just like delivers the finishing blow, the nail in the coffin, the final beautiful masterpiece. But yeah, I think that's a pretty good lineup. Let me know in the comment section, I forgot to say this on the other videos, but let me know if you have any changes you would make or whatever. But yeah, I'm gonna end this recording now. I'm gonna get editing. I've got some old videos I've still gotta edit. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one. And remember to stay perfect. Bye guys.